Okay, hello friends, this is Yusuf here. Welcome to our CSS tutorial. So in this video, we're going to continue our journey and we're going to learn how we can style the tables, okay? So let's quickly start it. I already have a table here. I mean the same table two times, one with style and one without style, okay? So this is how the same table will look like if there is no CSS style associated, okay? Now what we are going to do, I have given a table 1 style here for the first table that makes the table looks like this, and the stylings are coming from the style.css file, okay. But we are going to color the second table 2 with the same styling and learn how to do that, okay. So that is the objective. Let's quickly get started. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to target that table 2, okay, that id itself, okay. So as you can see, we only applied an id, and with that id itself we have done all the stylings, okay. Let's do that the same way. So the table 2, first of all, what I want to do, I want to have a border, okay. So let's quickly say border, not border, first let's make a width of 100%, okay, 100%. So this will make sure the table fits the whole width of the page, okay, so that even if you resize, it will do the adjusting or responsiveness, okay. So as of now, let's go down. For the border, I'm going to target all the th, okay, and then td tags, okay, all the tags. So how we can target that, basically that id, then t th comma table tbl2 td, okay. So we are targeting under this id all the th and td tags, okay. So let me give a border of 1 pixel solid and tdd, and this should look something like this, okay. Why it is not coming? tbl to td, okay, here is a problem. Yeah, so now you can see the border is applied to the individual elements, individual cells, okay. So let's learn later how to we combine that. Fine, now let's quickly give some padding. So on the same level, I'm going to say padding of 8 pixel, okay. So what will happen, we get a spacing around the content on each h and td tag, okay. Cool. Now let's take care of the headings. So for that, I'm going to target only the heading, so tbl2 and th, and background color, I have this color already, I think 04AAD6, save, not this one, okay, let me grab it. 6D, okay, 6D, okay. So that changes the color, and for the text color we can apply using a color property of white, and then text align left. So this will make sure the header is ready, but still the header and data is on the same sizing, okay. But here you can see there is some extra spacing. So what we're going to do, so we're going to do a padding, top and bottom we're going to give some extra space of 12 pixel, and the left and right is same 8 pixel, okay, and we get a bigger thing, okay. Now so this border, okay, how do we get rid of the double border, okay. So for that, there is a property which we can apply on the table level, so that is called border collapse, okay, and the property name is value is collapse, okay. Now it will combine the border of the adjacent cells, so it looks like a single border. Fine. So now let's take care of this particular background color, which is changing alternatively, okay. As you can see, this is different, this is different, this is different, okay. So how do we do that? So first for that, we'll take the tbl2, okay, and then okay, tbl2, okay, and I will target the tr tag and colon. We are going to use one pseudo class called nth child, okay, and it takes a parameter whether it's odd or even, okay. uh, Now we can apply background color of f2 f2 f2, So now what happens, the alternative, okay, the even rows becomes this background color, okay, as you can see here it is. And if you apply odd, say for example, only the odd number will become the background color, okay. So that is a property of the end child. So it's a pseudo class like what we have for the other pseudo class, okay. Now this is done, okay. What is pending is basically that hover effect, okay. So for that we can go to table 2 and we can target the tr again, and we will apply that hover pseudo tag, okay. So when you hover over the table row, what should happen? So basically we'll change the background color to ddd, okay. So then that works as well. So yeah, so I think this is basic styling we applied to make, yeah, no. So if you see the normal table, which looks something like this, to something like this, okay. So the important property what we have learned here, basically that border collapse property, that's collapsing the border, and then end child for making our alternative rows in a different style, and basically an hover effect so that it looks like good styling. And also you can play with other thing, mainly border. So if instead of giving border, okay, so if I say border bottom, okay, so what will happen here, only the border bottom will be applied, so everything else will be removed, so it looks like a different style, okay. And also you can style the individual cells differently. You can give a different height and width if you want, okay. And then within that particular cell, if you want to align the text, then you can use text align property to either go top, bottom, or so on, okay. So that those things you can play with it, but from the basics of styling tables, this is what you need to know. Yeah, so I think that helps you guys, okay. That's the end of this video. I will see you in the next video with the continuation. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until then, bye bye.